Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. We have some breaking news for you concerning the Idaho4 defamation trial, which has been proceeding since Tuesday of this week in a federal courtroom in Boise, Idaho. The matter styled as Scofield versus Guillard. We'd reported to you that yesterday, day 3 of the trial, a juror was excused from the case. We have now learned that today, the 27th of February, day 4 of the trial, the defendant, Ashley Guillard, has filed a motion to have another juror removed from the case. This motion that was filed today is entitled Defendant Ashley Guillard's Motion to Excuse Juror Number 13 for Cause. It is document number 142 on the court docket. If you would like to see it, we have also included it on our sister YouTube channel. We have a link in the description to this podcast episode. What it states: comes now, Ashley Guillard respectfully moves the court to excuse juror number 13 for good cause, pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure, Rule 47C. Due to extreme bias, misconduct, and the inability to be impartial. First, juror number 13 expressed the inability to be impartial due to her Catholic religion. She stated she is Catholic and against, quote unquote, witchcraft, indirectly calling Defendant Ashley Guillard a witch. This creates a strong bias against Guillard because of her spiritual practice and beliefs. Second, juror number 13 has been communicating with plaintiff Rebecca Scofield through body language since being selected as a juror. On day 1 of trial, juror number 13 looked at Scofield and shook her head in affirmance after being selected as a juror. The following days, juror number 13 looks to Scofield when she enters the court, seeking agreement through body language. The court has been clear that jurors do not have contact with the parties while outside the courtroom. This should also include body language that suggests agreement or bias inside the courtroom. Third, juror number 13 also admitted having prior knowledge of Guillard's TikTok videos. For these reasons, Guillard motions the court to remove juror number 13 for cause immediately. This motion is supported by the attached memorandum in support and declaration in support from Ashley Guillard, dated February 27th, 2026, signed Ashley J. Guillard, pro se litigant. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's happened here is that after one juror was excused on day 3 of trial, the defense has now filed a motion, an application for a court order to remove juror number 13, a second juror on the panel, to possibly be kicked off this jury if this motion is successful. Now, the plaintiff will have an opportunity to be heard in the form of a response to this motion. When that response hits the court docket, we will, of course, notify you. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. My name's Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.